Do you think we should ask Alan in for a cup of tea?
There's no point. I'll be done in a minute.
You said that half an hour ago.
It was a good do last night. Shame you couldn't get away.
Oh, someone has to keep the business on its feet. You won't be in office forever.
Well, that's why we should enjoy it while I am. Next Rosary dinner, you're coming with me, no matter what crops up.
Oh, Leslie, before you go, there's something I need to talk through with you. It's about the Newcomb account.
Yeah. Arthur up to his old tricks, is he?
He's not paid the last 3 invoices.
Yeah, well, I'll call him tonight. Well, I swear this gets heavier every week.
Oh, you do. Whatever happened to keeping fit and thin? No, use the marge, not the butter.
Sorry.
Aren't you due for your annual medical?
I'm not me MOT already.
I've got to go into the surgery today. Why don't I book an appointment for you?
Well, don't worry, love. I'll get the girls in the office to make an appointment for me. You know how busy I am. Right, I'm off.
Will you pop in and see me later at work? I really do need your help.
Yeah, OK. Ta-ra.
Morning.
Yeah, just take a seat, please.
Morning.
Morning.
Morning. Incredible, that's 2 doctors have got in after I did.
Well, with you being in on Friday, I suppose we're lucky she's here at all.
Are you suggesting I was skiving?
No, of course not. I'm just glad to see you're better, that's all.
Well, thank you for your concern. I'm feeling just fine. It's nice to know you care.
You think she knows that Ben saw her out and about on Friday?
Oh, what, rising from a sickbed to do a spot of shopping. Miraculous recovery, if you ask me. It's just a shame our patients don't recover so quickly.
Well done. Get the man a drink, he deserves it. There you go. Well done. How are you doing, sunshine? All right. Oh, no, not for me, thanks. A bit hot in here, isn't it?
You all right, sir?
Don't worry about me. Just come over a bit faint, that's all. So, I need to say I should drink more water. Yeah, that's better.
It's not on list. I've brought everything that's on the list. There's 3 missing. No.
You better get down there and sort it out, Dan. Tell them they'll get their money, but only if I get the full order. If we can't service our customers, no one gets paid. Jotty, will you come in here, please?
Thought you might need a coffee.
Oh, you're an angel. I need something. Any word yet from Brannigan's?
I keep trying, but they won't return my calls.
Yeah, funny, isn't it? They're never this rude when we owe them money. OK, keep at it. Oh, meanwhile, get me the bank on the phone. It's a Mr. Anderson. I'll hold if necessary.
I'd offer a penny for him, but it obviously wouldn't be enough.
Sorry, did I seem that preoccupied?
A little. Are you thinking about,
Being adopted, yes. It's been on my mind since my mum passed away.
Do you want to talk about it?
No. Yes. No. Oh, I don't know. I can't get my head around a mother giving away her child. I mean, why would a woman do that?
You've seen enough cases of postnatal depression to know that mothers and babies don't always bond instantaneously.
Yeah, they don't all give their babies away, do they?
Well, there's all manner of reasons why a mother might give up her child. Might be her own health or personal circumstances make it impossible for her to rear the child. And, well, times have changed. Things are different for women from when you were born. Don't judge your birth mother too harshly.
Don't know anything about her.
Would it help if you did? Well, it's relatively easy to trace your birth parents nowadays. There's an agency that will search them out and make the first contact. You might even get to meet her.
That would be very peculiar. I don't think it would be right. Not hours too soon after losing my mum. I feel a sense of duty towards her.
Well, of course you do. She brought you up. But you also have a duty towards yourself. Look, don't rush into a decision. Give it some thought. And if you want to go ahead, well, I'll get hold of the details for you.
Thanks, Kate. I should have this stitched to my hand. Oh, sorry. Have I interrupted something? No, I was just going. Thanks, Kate. Look serious?
Oh, no, we were just chatting.
Helen, have you got a minute?
Yeah, come in.
I just wanted to have a word with you about Friday. I'm sorry I let you down.
Even doctors get ill.
Yeah, some more than others, eh? First my iffy stomach and now this.
You're over it now, though, aren't you?
Yes, completely. I was ill. Believe me, I think I used every tissue I had in the house. I even had to drag myself out to the shop just to get some more.
Yeah, Ben mentioned he saw you out and about.
Did he? I didn't see him. Mind you, the way my eyes were streaming, I couldn't see much.
It's a good job we've got Ben to call on. Without him, Friday would have been a nightmare.
Yeah, well, it won't happen again. I promise.
Good.
But I'm only talking about a couple of days. But that's just not fair. There must be something you can do to help us. OK, right. Let me talk to him then. Well, get him to call me. Yes, today. I've got invoices piling up as we speak.
Oh, excuse me a minute, Amanda. Hello? Beth, this isn't a good time. Have you slept? Right. OK, well, I'll prescribe you something else then. Yeah, I'll pop around with it at lunchtime. OK then, bye. There we go. Sorry about that, Amanda.
Well, Mrs. Broughton, your blood pressure's a little high at the moment.
I'm not surprised, love. It was crisis after crisis at the office this morning. I didn't think I was ever going to get away.
Oh, well, you're here now, so you can relax. You said you're having trouble sleeping?
Just a bit. Nothing too serious. It's no wonder, really, what with Leslie being mayor.
Oh, you're married to the mayor? He's all right, isn't he, the mayor? I had to give him his jabs for the African trip this spring. I thought he was going to faint.
That's my Leslie. Actually, I'm more worried about his health than mine. He's put on a lot of weight this year.
Well, have you tried cutting back on fatty foods, using skim milk, that kind of thing?
I try, but he's never home enough. Official functions most nights. His civic duty, he reckons.
Maybe you should try and get him to pop in and see me for a checkup.
Believe me, I have.
A deep breath in for me, please. Sorry, excuse me. Come in.
Sorry to interrupt you. It's just that you forgot to give your last patient her prescription.
Oh, how did I manage that?
One of those days, I suppose.
Well, it's on the desk. I did print one out.
Oh, this must be it.
No, it's not that one. Here it is. Do give my apologies to Amanda for me, will you?
Yeah, of course. Sorry.
Now, where was I? Right. Another deep breath in, please.
Do you want to stop and get some lunch before this meeting, if we can? Mr. Yateley, it's Alan, the mayor's driver. I just wanted to let you know that we're running a bit late. The traffic's terrible. Now, I'll get the mayor to you as soon as possible, but it'll be at least an hour, I think. OK. Thank you then. Bye.
I'm ever so sorry. Another satisfied customer.
What was the problem?
Oh, well, just about everything from the way he was talking. Take a seat, please. Thanks. He said he didn't get proper attention from the doctor and that he had to keep telling her things over and over.
That doesn't sound like Jude.
Yeah, well, maybe she's under the weather still.
That three-legged pub crawl you went on nearly killed me.
I think I won that one, didn't I?
Well, it was all right for you. You were stuck with that bird from Bristol who could drink anyone under the table. I, on the other hand, had to cope with Carol McDougall. She was practically unconscious before we left the first pub.
The amount we drank. It's a wonder we ever qualified. Speaking of which, another bottle?
Oh, yeah, why not? At least at our age we can handle it.
The Merlot. One of the pleasures of getting older. That and having grandchildren.
You're a grandfather?
Uh-huh. Twice over.
Fantastic.
Here's my lad Harry's little girl.
Huh?
Natasha.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
And those are Jane's too, April and Corey.
Terrific.
What about you?
Yeah, also known as Grandad.
I think it's the best deal you can get. Being a grandparent, all the fun, none of the responsibility. I love spending time with my grandchildren, but I also like it when it's time to hand them back.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Well, don't get me wrong, I did enjoy being a parent, but it was a bit simpler in our day. Don't think I'd want to be a new dad today, having to go shopping with them slung round your neck. Doing equal shares of nappy duties? No, thank you.
Oh, it's not that bad. It's like riding a bike. It comes back to you.
You're not.
I am. Kieran is 10 weeks old tomorrow.
Shouldn't you stop for some lunch?
Just get me something from that van, will you?
From E. coli Eddie? Are you sure?
What's life without a little risk now and again?
Listen, I know it's none of my business, but, well, shouldn't you talk to Leslie about all this? You know, problem shared and all that.
I don't want to bother him. I told him I'd hold the fort while he was mayor, and that's what I'll do. I can't keep running to him every time I hit a problem, can I?
I suppose not.
Helen, have you got a moment?
What's the problem?
Doctors aren't supposed to prescribe for themselves, are they?
No. Why?
Oh, it's just something I noticed in Jude's room earlier. A prescription made out in her name. Now, I know there's probably an innocent explanation, but I just thought I'd mention it. I don't want her to get into any trouble.
No, you were right to say something. Leave it with me. Where is Jude now?
She had to go out.
Really?
Anybody seen Mac?
He said something about having a lunch date. Didn't he tell you?
No.
What is this, Skybob Monday?
Hi.
Did you manage to get any sleep?
A little.
And have you eaten?
No.
Well, that's not good, is it? Right then.
I ought to make a move.
You and me both, but not till we've wet the baby's head properly.
Haven't we just done that?
You can't toast the health of a baby with plonk. Let's do it properly with a scotch.
If you insist.
You know, Mac, you're a brave man. Going back to square one as a parent at your age. If I wore a hat, I'd take it off to you.
Get the drinks in. You make me feel old.
Alan, keep a lookout for a chippy, will you, mate? Since I slept through lunch, I need something to keep the wolf from the door.
This has got to stop. You can't let something that happened 8 years ago on the other side of the world ruin your life. It's over. It's ancient history. We have to just put it all behind us and move on.
Yeah, but it's not over, is it? They found a body, a male body at the Valle Grande.
We've been through this already. It's almost certainly not Sean, right? And even if it was, which it won't be, they still can't link it to us. It's all too long ago.
Yeah, but what about DNA and forensics?
It won't come to that. You're just working yourself up into a needless worry. It's over. Trust me. Thanks.
You were right, I did need to eat.
You feeling a bit better?
Yep.
Pop out and get that prescription made up and see if you can get a bit more sleep.
You always did look after me.
That's what sisters are for. Look, I really need to get back to work. I have other patients, you know.
What about your lunch? You haven't eaten anything.
Oh, don't worry, I'll just pick something on the way to the surgery. I'll see you later.
I've been thinking about what you said this morning.
And have you come to any conclusions?
Well, I've been trying to work out what it is I want. I mean, at first I thought it was to do with losing my mum, because it's still so recent. But it's not about trying to find another mother. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, Pat was my mother in every sense that mattered. I mean, she was there for me when I was growing up. She'll always be my mother.
Do you want to talk about this another time?
No, don't go. The thing is, I think I need some answers about who I am and where I come from. I mean, I need to know a bit more about the woman who gave birth to me and who gave me away. Something a bit more than a name and a birth certificate, you know?
That's understandable.
So, I think I'm going to do it. I want to find my birth mother.
You may be my only celebrity patient, but that doesn't give you right to stuff your face with chips in front of me.
Dr. Carlyle. Caught me red-handed.
You okay? You're looking a bit off colour.
Yeah, I'm as right as rain. Just a bit tired, that's all.
Isn't it about time you came in for a check-over?
That's what my wife was going on about this morning.
Well, at the very least, you should have your blood pressure checked. In fact, if you're free right now, there's no time like the present.
You can't be serious.
I am. I'm young enough to be able to have the occasional unhealthy meal, but you need to take things a bit more carefully. How long is it since you had that heart attack?
5 years. And there hasn't been a hint of a problem since.
Good. Let's keep it that way. Well, if you come with me right now, our nurse can do the test while you wait.
You're not going to take no for an answer, are you?
What do you think? You can tell your driver that he can pick you up in an hour at the surgery. Come on.
Have you seen Jude?
Not since this morning. Why?
I'm a bit worried about her. I think she might be in some sort of trouble.
What sort of trouble?
Oh, I'm not sure. But she's been out of sorts lately, don't you think?
Yeah, well, she managed to upset a couple of patients, allegedly, this morning. I just put it down to her getting over her cold.
If she ever had one. You know Ben saw her in the park on Friday?
No, I didn't.
It might be nothing, but I think I ought to have a quiet word with her. No need to worry Mac on this, though.
Probably for the best. I don't know where he is either.
Where's Leslie?
He told me to tell you he can't make it. He'll see you later.
Well, where is he then?
At the surgery. He ran into his doctor in the high street and she took him off for some test.
What test?
He didn't say, but I'm not surprised. He's been a bit off colour today.
I need you to get me to the surgery as quick as you can.
Ah, the very person. The mayor here needs his blood pressure checked.
Oh, no problem. Do you want to follow me?
I'd follow a pretty girl like you anyway.
Hiya.
Where the hell have you been?
Well, Roger Pendleton dropped by. I haven't seen him for years. Well, I had to have lunch with him, didn't I?
Where did you go? A vineyard?
Well, we had a drink or two, yeah. He insisted on wetting the baby's head.
You didn't just have a drink or two. You reek of the stuff.
Come on. One strong black coffee and no one will know the difference.
You are not going to see patients in this state. Go and sit down. Call you a taxi. Send you home.
Everything all right, Mr. Mayor?
Apparently.
It's a tiny bit up on his norm, but nothing to worry about.
Yeah. I've just got to take things a bit easier and slow down a bit.
Mm-hmm. And ease up on the chips, yeah?
Go home, drink some water and go to bed. And I'll talk to you later.
I'm sorry, I didn't realise how much we were drinking.
Save your excuses. Oh, Mac. Car keys?
Sorry.
You know where to go.
Did you find Mac?
Yeah, he wasn't feeling too well. Something he ate.
Should one of us take a look at him?
Oh, no, I'm certain he'll recover. I've sent him home.
I'm Mrs. Broughton, the mayor's wife. I understand he's here.
Oh, yes, he's in with the nurse.
Why? What's wrong?
Are you all right?
Pain.
Jude!
Nita!
It looks like a heart attack. Call an ambulance.
Nita!
It's all right, just bring it
Ambulance, please.
Does your wife have a history of heart problems, Leslie?
No.
Anita, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Anita?
This is roadside surgery. Can we have an ambulance as quick as possible, please? We have a suspected heart attack.
I never dreamed that she was under such pressure. This is my fault.
Of course it isn't.
Oh, how can you be so sure? I've been so wrapped up in doing my civic duties, I've completely neglected my own wife.
Jude, can I have a word? I was just wondering what was going on.
How do you mean?
Katrina mentioned she saw a prescription with your name on it on your desk.
Well, Katrina should mind her own business.
Jude, this is serious. Is there something you want to tell me?
Like what? That I'm prescribing myself sleeping pills.
Don't take this the wrong way, but I'm worried about you. First there was Friday, and now this prescription thing. I know you said everything was fine, but you can tell me the truth. Is it the wedding? Is everything getting too much for you? If you can't sleep properly, you should talk to one of us.
No, it's not like that.
What is it then?
It's Beth.
The prescription's for your sister.
Well, she's been under a lot of strain herself lately, and she's not been sleeping very well.
And you've been picking up the slack.
Trying to.
As if you haven't got enough on your plate already.
Well, she's my sister. I can't just ignore her.
Of course not.
Look, I'm really sorry that's affected my performance at work, but it won't happen again.
I know it won't. Anyway, I'm glad that there's no problems with the wedding plans. Naming no names, but some people here thought it was all off after what happened on Friday.
Oh. Well, you can tell them from me that it's all systems go.
I already have.
Is everything okay?
Do you mean is Jude in trouble?
No, of course not.
The prescription was for Jude's sister, not Jude. She's registered with us, isn't she? Just make sure so no one gets any funny ideas.
Sure.
Thanks, Katrina.
Look, I didn't mean to cause any trouble.
No, of course not. It's just the way things can look sometimes, isn't it?
Oh, I'm pleased. Listen, thanks for letting me know, Leslie. Okay, then. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye now.
Katrina said you just put a call through from the hospital. What's the word?
She's stable. Weak, but they think she's going to be okay.
And how's the mayor?
Bearing up. He's promised to take more care of her in future. He reckons Anita's more important to him than being mayor.
Can I have a word?
If this is about Jude, I've had a word with her. It's just a misunderstanding.
It's not about Jude, it's about Mac.
Is he still feeling ill?
Never was.
But you said...
He had lunch with an old friend of his. He came back streeling drunk.
So you packed him off home?
It's not the first time. He's been drinking a lot lately. Evenings and lunch times.
Kate, he works very hard. He's allowed the odd drink.
Helen, we've been here before. It's not the odd drink. I think he's got a problem. I think he's getting out of control, and I don't know what to do about it.